Okay, welcome to the second half of Mission 3 of Dishonored, playthrough and lore discussion. This is going to be a pretty short one, I think. There's not a whole lot left to do in the mission, and there's not a whole lot of lore left either, so let's just jump right in. Okay, here's the Golden Cat area. Very nice building. Nice view, too. It's a very self-contained little area. So if you take the normal way, you don't use the captain's chair, you'll come in from there. Of course, if you're watching this video, you've probably already played the game multiple times, so I'm sure you know that. Let's see if I can get down here. There's a rune in this building here.
I have to keep this position.
And there's a dialogue here for you. Listen to these two.
I say we take the fight to them.
There's no proof.
The rats are the proof.
They're still just rats.
Just rats. Rats that can strip a corpse to nothing in seconds. That's from the continent. I got a cousin, a trader. Said he saw shit like that, and much, much worse.
Even if you're right, what do we do?
Send a fleet to the continent. Burn the whole country down. That'd show them.
Burn. They want to burn all of Pandyssia down. These guys have no idea how big it is or how far away it is. Idiots. Alright, so up here. So this is one of the ways you can come in. And if you have notifications turned on, this is where it'll say play your way options. And it'll note all the ways you can come in. So this is one of them. And if we listen,
I've lost track of it. Oh, Morgan's in the steam room downstairs. It's safe in there. I've heard rumors. If one of them gets hurt, I'll lose my job. Oh, that's just the girls talking. It's nothing. Pressure builds up in the pipes, and, well, it almost never happens. I'll make
almost
sure
never.
they never mention it again. Anyhow, Morgan insisted to be in the steam room tonight. He's so Custis is easier to manage. Some nights he just waits in the girl's room and talks to her there. It's funny what people will say.
Why would anyone pay for that?
and another way you can go, if I can get up there, here, maybe, okay, you can actually go up on top of the roof of this part. There's a guard up here, kind of watching, not paying much attention considering how easy it is to move around, but knock him out, makes it a bit easier to move around. Nice view across the river. I don't think you can get on top of that, unfortunately. Maybe you can. I've tried, but I haven't been able to do it. And some other ways of getting in the back way. So there's this balcony here with a guard here. And then this ledge way over there. You can go in those shuttered windows. The way I'm going to go is over here, and there are shutters and openings all along the front of the building too, so lots of options. But I'm going to come over here, see what this guy does. And another way in is now that we have possession here, you can. This is possession 1. You can control animals, so you can possess a fish and crawl through that drain. But one other thing I wanted to show briefly. So on the promotional images and early images of the game, and you can still find it on other places, there's a picture of approaching this area with this view. So you can see this part of the building, and you're kind of on a boat with Samuel in front of you, and he's sort of going towards that dock over there, which clearly is not the case in the actual game. And I've read that this was going to be the way to approach it, but maybe they thought it was just too short of a mission to do it that way, so that's why he lets you off again at the distillery. So that's one instance where, I think it's okay to reuse a map, because it not just to lengthen the game, but it also adds to the story. It's the Slackjaw side mission adds to the story, so it makes perfect sense. But anyway, let's go in here, see if we can find a fish to possess. There we go. And we can swim right in. Maybe that's why they don't have flushing toilets. Could be dangerous.
No, she's cute.
Hagfish swimming up
Amy
the drain.
or Emily or something.
She tried to escape. Somehow she found the VIP exit.
Really?
Yes, Prudence keeps it locked now, and she carries the only key.
Why is she here anyway? Is she some niece of the Pendletons?
No idea. They keep her hidden away.
Tells us where to find certain things, and if we come up here, we can spy on Madame Prudence. You can see what the heart has to say about her.
She throws the dead girls in the river. She learned long ago not to grow fond of any of the girls. The golden cat was here long before she came to run it. But the curtains were her idea. The plague is the least of her worries. She holds her head high now, but once she worked the streets and wore naught but a filth. She throws the dead girls in the river.
Alright, there's Madame Prudence. I also read somewhere that she commissioned statues of some of the Brigmore witches to put in the Golden Cat Master Key. I know we're running low on beds, but I must have a room for the child. She's more important than you can guess, and recently she almost got away using the VIP entrance. That's why I decided to keep the Master Key in my possession. The girl must be cared for, even if she's a little brat. Area map. 3 floors. You'll see portraits of the prostitutes all along the building. Please don't ask for credit. Golden Cat Guest Ledger, Lord Morgan Pendleton with Lulia in the steam room downstairs, Mr. Bunting with Betty in the silver room 2nd floor, Lord Custis Pendleton with Violetta in the gold room 3rd floor. So they really want us to know where they all are. One of these portraits is actually supposed to be, I think, an Easter egg. It's a picture of Lena Headey's character in the 2012 Dread movie, I believe. And of course she voices Callista in this game.
Fucking longer, do I?
Top up and take. usually find it's easiest to start at the top and work the way down. Actually, finding Emily is the easiest part of this mission. She's just right there in the next room. And a random rune just placed right here. Not quite sure what the deal is with that. And the book here. Missing Women, Golden Cat. From a crime story revolving around the Golden Cat. Mr. Arrowhoff, I assure you, my family has the means to pay you and your associates should you locate my sister. You've got her name and her description and everything else we know about her initial weeks in Dunwall before Patrice stopped writing to me. However, there is one other detail so hard to believe that I was reluctant to mention it. There is an establishment within Dunwall called the Golden Cat, a bathhouse, I believe, though some say it's a brothel. I find it implausible that Patrice would ever be connected with such a place, but I would be remiss if I did not pass along the information. Just before her letter stopped coming, the cousin of an old friend said she saw Patrice performing there, singing and playing the harp. It could be nothing, but please investigate. Lastly, if you search for the city is not borne fruit by the month of wind, I will be making the trip from Morley myself in order to retain another agent. Sincerely, Madison Canebright. Alright, let's pause here. Use hard on the
They ship
location.
them in from farming villages, bastard daughters, and extra mouths that can't be fed. They thought they would be working in a factory. By the time they arrive, it's much too late. The plague swept through here. There are rooms they have yet to clean. The girls do not like this new madam. She is not kind. Not at all like the old one. The Golden Cat entertains important clients tonight. The madam's worried. She must not disappoint. The doom of Pandisia has come to the city. They ship them in from farming villages.
Okay.
Bastard daughters. And extra mouths that can't be fed.
Who are you? Why are you wearing that mask? Corvo? Corvo, it's you! You're wearing a mask to sneak around, aren't you? They told me you were head chopped off in the prison, dead, like Mother. That seems like a long time ago. But you're not dead. Now we can leave. I have a plan. I almost got away twice. There's a special door to come and go for special people, and I'll show you. And if anyone tries to stop us, you can fight them. It's this way.
Alright, but first let's explore the room. There's a drawing, Golden Cat, food, and in Lucas you get this drawing of Dunwall Tower and that flying unicorn with a rainbow coming out of its butt, I guess. And High Chaos, it's the Pendleton twins standing over her menacingly. I don't think there's anything really important in this room. Just some coin. Gotta love the background noises for this this location. I've heard there's there's at least one girl here who is she carries the plague, but she's not symptomatic, so she intentionally infects all the customers. Pretty dark, but we should be used to that by now. And let's use the hard on.
The door is locked.
Emily
Unlock it
also.
so we can get away from this place.
She sees more than she is telling. Young Lady Emily. Poor Emily. Her childhood is lost. She has become a pawn in the games of men. She was bribed with sweet biscuits and ox milk, calmed with stories of magic and seafaring, all to keep her sane in a time of turmoil. She hides her fears. She seeks someone to trust. She clings to her childhood things, but they bring her only brief comfort. She sees more than she is telling. Young Lady Emily.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. This is the door. I got out once. Then they caught me and locked it. Unlock it. I still can't believe you're here. Unlock it so we can escape.
I thought there was some additional dialogue.
This place is on the river, so you must have come by boat. I'll wait for you near the boat. I remember the way. Don't worry about me.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, so there's some dialogue, but like you can't access it. So if you try to follow Emily, if you leave her here till the end of the mission, there's a elixir delivery. This is the week's supply of elixir. Tell your ladies to drink it up, but the boss says we got to have coin payment. No more trades. Yeah, as soon as Emily goes through that door, she just automatically teleports to the boat. So there's no time when you can access her dialogue. But it's still there, so I don't know.
Talk to that nice girl again. The one I told you about.
You realize you're at the Golden Cat, right?
Yeah, but she's different. She really works me.
Idiot. She likes your money, not you.
You're just jealous.
Shut up.
Huh?
I don't think that guy ever moves from that location. I think there's one more on the balcony. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the portrait I was talking about.
Dunstan, the Pendletons are here. You're supposed to be on duty. Come on, you're supposed to be on guard. You'll get dismissed for sure. I can't believe this. You said
So you
you
can
weren't
usually
even
sneak
drunk.
back with these
Wake
two.
up.
They're pretty non-vigilant. Nice thing about this place, all these dividers. Lots of places to hide bodies behind. And now let's go see Bunting.
Finally. I've been like this for 20 minutes. Your footsteps sound a little loud. Have you gained a little weight, honey? Now, just like last time, understand? Slowly, and only trigger the shock at my command. Get it? And the safe word tonight will be retribution, let's say. You hear that, you stop. One shock out of line and you are out of a job. Oh, that's good. I deserve that one. Shall I tell you why? The Pendletons are here, right? I'll start with them. I've cheated them, robbed them of thousands. ruthless. Don't hold back. I'll tell you everything. The Pendletons' inheritance was worth hundreds of thousands at least. I told them it was junk. Retribution! Retribution! Ah, that was perfect. But it's all I can take for tonight. Call my servants. We're done.
No, we're not.
We're done, I said. Retribution! Now let me out! What the? Who is this? What do you want?
The safe, yes, of course. The combination is 696. Take anything you find. I think I felt my heart skip.
Notice the level of whale oil goes down each time you pull the lever.
He wants to take the whole inheritance for himself. He's wealthy and wears fine clothing, but underneath, all men look the same. He is low-born. He has killed more than once to keep it a secret.
I think this is...
He is very rich.
Yeah, this is just the generic NPC lines.
Soon the money will run out, and when it does, things will not go well for him.
Yeah, this is just generic lines.
I'll have you whipped,
So,
bitch!
alright, we got what we needed. Oh, if you, well, yeah, if you keep shocking him, he'll admit to worshipping the outsider at the Brimsleys. I think that's the only other thing he has to say. Nice. Alright, so Morgan's in the steam room. And this is the room with the more interesting lethal option.
Morgan will be
Try
in
to
there
show
all night.
that as well.
More coin for us. Though we'd make even more if they didn't blow it on prostitutes.
True.
My cousin's a foreman at their mine. He says the slaves have dug half a mile down, so deep they're dying by the dozen from collapse or fumes. But the silver's almost gone.
What are they going to do?
Looks like they're gonna gamble and drink every night till it's gone.
So notice the light blue coats on those guys. So those are the uniforms of the bodyguard detachments of the City Watch. See them at the Boyle estate
But
later.
not in the month of timber.
Is that true? How on earth do you know that?
Did you think I was born a courtesan, Lord Pendleton?
Conservatives get
clerk
3
to
extra
Lord
votes, but not in the
Estermont.
month of timber. Good to know.
Whatever happened to old
Oh no, let's listen to this.
Think you'll get
The
your own
rats did.
squad after what happened
An old
last
sewer
night?
line led
Indeed.
under his
I believe
office in
so.
Parliament, and one day it flooded, and they all came rushing out. They say the other lords barricaded him in to save themselves. The screams lasted hours. He begged and called them by name, but they let him die.
Well, I'm shocked that they would act that way. Alright, so if you crank the wheel all the way,
What is that noise?
Oh no. No, no, no.
you steam them to death. Steamed Pendleton. That's Lulia with Morgan. And I think you get an achievement for that that lethal option there. Reload.
I was born a courtesan, Lord Pendleton. I was a clerk to Lord
And,
Estermont.
oh, yeah, here's the note. Steam room. The pressure valve has stopped working properly. This is the second time. You will not get a third chance. You understand? Repair it properly or you're out. Because I won't risk another accident. Our client's among the most important men in the city. Madam Prudence.
Whatever happened to old Estermont?
The rats did.
Yes, the conservative position gets 3 extra votes, except in the month of timber. So if you're ever on Dishonored Jeopardy, remember that. And if you come up to the upper floor, see if you can blink up here without being seen.
I don't know. What a mask.
And we'll hear some dialogue talking about Corvo.
Through the place like the outsider himself.
Maybe the plague's driven him crazy.
He didn't fight plague, man. He had discipline.
Mark me. You get that mask off, and you'll see a weeper.
Know what I think? He's one of Dowd's. That's how he fought. Like a shadow.
You've been reading too many scary novels.
You think I'm scared?
You're shaking like a little girl.
Go jump off Caldwell's bridge.
Alright, so here's another bodyguard watch officer. And Peeping Tom. Custis is in there with Violetta, whose specialty, you'll see, is role-playing.
Who do you want me to be tonight, Lord Pendleton?
Anyone you want. The High Overseer, for all I care. I've never been this drunk.
Some of my friends say I look like Lady Boyle.
Waverly? That lucky trollop. If I'd found those crystal deposits on my estate, I'd be throwing parties too. I'd be buying the Lord Regent's favor too, instead of begging for money from my cousins.
I didn't mean to upset
Cousin
you,
Anna.
Lord.
Wait. On second thought, maybe you should dress up like her. Yes, I think I should like to teach her a lesson.
I would be glad to, my lord. Would you like me in white or black? Or red, perhaps?
Let me think about this.
Little foreshadowing of
Waverly did always
that
like
mission.
black. Oh, was that Lydia?
I think that's it. If you don't take out the guards before you look in there, they can sneak up on you from behind, so... I don't think there are any other guards that move around a whole lot up here, so we should be safe. This one kind of stays where he is.
This is where I go on slow nights. It's beautiful, isn't it? Like a city.
Play the harp.
It all looks the same as it used to. It's like the plague never came.
Portraits. So they could be in any of these rooms. It randomizes each time you do the mission, but so in this room you see there's a broken window that you can kind of sneak in from outside if you want to use that way. Don't turn around. Gotcha. Another harp. Oh, this one's not as nice. like I said, there's not a whole lot of lore in this particular level. Oh no, except for this one. Oh geez, not again. Alright, I'll do this one more time. I hope you appreciate this. Excerpt from a theater play, Daughter of Tivia. Young Lady Amelia in the back garden. Duchess, I do not know of the world beyond these garden walls, but do not mistake my lack of experience for fear, or for an absence of desire. If I've avoided you, it's because of the warning your name carries. Duchess Callie, bending a rose to her face, inhaling the scent. And what warning is that, my dear Amelia? Young Lady Amelia, turning her back on the Duchess. I believe you know my meaning. Your father's tales are still the subject of parlor gossip. Duchess Callie, stepping up close. And do those stories excite you? Tell me, girl, I am a friend. Young Lady Amelia hesitating. Duchess Callie, yes, I confess they do. In my youth I had a copy of the tales of Prince Calasar. I read them late into the night. Duchess Callie speaking into her ear. As did I. Young Lady Amelia leaning back into her embrace. But he was your father. Duchess Callie stroking her neck. They are just stories, Amelia. Fire for the imagination. Young Lady Amelia breathing deeply. Duchess, will you teach me to kiss? Duchess Callie cooing softly. I will, but have you never kissed another? Iberia, rose gardener, emerging from the hedges, stammering. My ladies, I swear to you, I do not intend to spy. Forgive me, but I was pruning the hedge and could not find a way to interrupt. Duchess Callie extending a hand. We forgive you, but as punishment I command you to stay. And to come closer. Young Lady Amelia, shocked, brows furrowed in irritation. But he is a servant, Duchess. Duchess Callie pulling at each of them, drawing them close to her. And serve us he will, young Amelia. God. Oh, man. Okay, there you have Daughter of Tivia, sequel to Young Prince of Tivia. Actually, one thing I can say about Tivia is that I mentioned that they were the first to join the Empire willingly, so they retained a lot of self-governance. And but by this time, they no longer have princes or royalty. They actually had a popular revolution, and now they have. It's more like a kind of a Soviet-style one-party oligarchy. Kind of a place where voting is mandatory, but there's only one candidate allowed. That kind of thing. So you can see why Sokolov would move to Bristol, where he could get kind of royal patronage for his work. And I don't think they have any more dialogue. Nope. One of those is Betty, who was supposed to go see Bunting. But we intercepted. Alright, let's get out of here. These? No. And this takes us back to Granny Rags' little area that we visited previously.
Granny says. I hear them laughing, but then they'll see what I can do. It's good to see you again, dear. But don't dally, or that young girl might fall in the river. No, don't take anything else. I did what you said. It's just they wouldn't listen. Give me one more chance, won't you, darling? Let me prove myself to you.
Okay. Well, I forgot to use heart on Morgan and Custis, but basically it just says that they, what you already know. They're greedy, they're sadistic, and all that. Also, they were born conjoined at the hands. So they're twins, and they were born with their hands connected. They had to be cut apart. So let's go the back way here, because we have a key to the back door to the art dealer's apartment. And actually, let's stop off at Griff's and pick up some more sleep darts. Oh, might as well.
The more people die, the cheaper it gets.
So we can actually rob the safe before we give Slackjaw the combination. So he still does what he agreed to do, but by the time he gets to the safe, we will have already looted it. This building. You know, the plague's been going on for, well, more than 6 months, maybe 8 months or almost a year even, but these buildings, they look like
awful lousy way to make coin.
they've been abandoned for 100 years. I don't know.
Can they?
Not a chance. I think I remember having seen this painting at my grandmother's place. She wasn't.
So most of the paintings have been looted already. So all that's left are the plates on the wall describing what was there. This is an interesting one. Sister's Vision. Sister's Vision, Bettina Witherbottom, chalk and glass fragments. So it's probably the creation of one of the oracular sisters.
Huh?
Oh.
Somebody, get over!
Combat Sleep Dart. Definitely worth the upgrade. Pendletons Cliffs, Jonathan Hedgerow. I'm not going to look at all of them, just see that there were many different types of paintings here. So here's our first Sokolov painting of the mission. Light along the inverse curve. It's a Sokolov self-portrait, medium unknown. I actually have a print. It's an official like Bethesda lithograph print of that painting. I never found a place to put it, so it's still rolled up in my closet somewhere. But the real prize is on the top floor.
Come on, Stu. One more try. They wouldn't have such a strong door unless they kept some interesting things on its other side.
I'm telling you, it won't budge. Not even a bit. And I think I bruised out my shoulder.
Stop your crying and give another shove. Just imagine what could be behind it. That'll get you through the pain.
If you're so sure, then you shove it. What?
Yeah. It'd be more elegant to sneak up behind him and choke him out, but we're almost done anyway, so. Okay, so what was the combination? 696? It's funny, you can brute force this. You can just sit here and try every single combination, but a lot of times when you get the combination, it's a higher number, so that if you did try to brute force it, it would take you quite a while. And we're in. Lots of stuff. So we got a rune, Boyle Party Invitation, which we will use later. We don't need it, but it's kind of useful. Alright, Custis, Morgan, and the Postulate Child. That being Trevor back there in the background. 300 coin. Urn, along with what I am assuming are the Tivian burial urns that are advertised outside. I don't think we... Nope, don't need those. Yep, that's it. And for doing this, we also get an achievement. I think it's called The Art of the Steel. And there is one more painting back here. Dowd and the Parabola of Lost Seasons. It's a painting of Dowd without his red jacket. It's got a regular blue whaler jacket. So it's probably an older painting. Golden Cat reopening. Mr. Bunting, I know you've been waiting for the Golden Cat to reopen. You've probably been suffering, you poor dear, so let me offer you a warm welcome to our lavish reopening tomorrow. I assure you that everything has been cleaned up, top to bottom, after that touch of plague. We're ready to take care of you. Everyone here loves you, and half the girls consider you a friend. Madam Prudence. Well, we know from the heart that they didn't actually clean it top to bottom. There are some places that haven't been cleaned, so not entirely true. But let's be honest, he doesn't care. As long as that silver room is ready. That's the main thing, right? Alright. That is it for the art dealer's apartment. Apartment? This is a freaking house. It's got multiple floors. So sometimes rats come out from that boarded up room. Not always. So let's go down the back way. We can avoid the guards on Clavering. And we can go give Slackjaw the now useless combination.
You brought me the numbers. I've been after this combination for months. If you ever need steady work, you come see me. Slackjaw knows a good man when he sees one. It's only natural that you be curious about what I intend to do with the Pendletons. See, them Pendletons got these rock mines. Have hundreds of souls working down there 1/2 mile deep below ground. So I'm gonna shave their heads and cut out their tongues and put them in one of their own stinking mines. Then they're gonna see life from a different angle.
I actually wrote a short story called Justice Enough that used that very idea of some corrupt guy, instead of getting killed, he has his identity stripped away and sent to a far-off slave mine. Lots of useful things in this game that you can take inspiration from for your own stuff. Just file off the serial numbers, as George Martin says.
What the fuck are you looking at?
You tell me, buddy. Uh-oh. I know what that sound. Oh, that's right. There's a whaler after me. Ow! Tell you, jump plus blink 2 is very useful. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, you gotta be. Well, so much for that. Yeah. Oh well. Is that it? Is there another one? I can't remember. And this corpse is back. I swear I threw this corpse off over the side before. Alright. Oh! Jeez.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Graceful as a panther.
This district is now under a mandatory whale oil ban.
Uh-oh. Okay. Can we get dialogue now?
I met your friend Samuel. He's going to show me how to steer this boat. Samuel and I were worried about you, Corvo. Ready when you are. This place is rotten. Samuel says the Hound Pits is nicer.
Not by much.
An old lady helped me find my way to the boat. She seemed a little strange, though.
That's it. Alright, that's all the dialogue. Alright, let's go.
Are you both ready to go? Corvo, you must have worked wonders out there in the city tonight. I can't believe my old eyes.
Tonight? It's pretty bright out. Alright, 7 killed. Really? I don't remember that. But like I said, if you leave an unconscious body where rats can get at it, that counts as a kill against you. So. Oh well, got all the runes, all the bone charms. There were no shrines. Got all 3 paintings. At least more than half the coin. That's an improvement. All right. That's it for mission 3. This was a short one, so yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Also, read my book, The Heron King's Rampant. Comes out in about 2 weeks. It's a gaslamp fantasy, heavily inspired by Dishonored, and it's only $1 on Kindle. Also available in hardcover and paperback. Okay, thanks a lot.